5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I could guarantee Henry would be okay, I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't.
If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5, Blighted Warden. In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spores' eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed son. So there we go. There's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my...
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Roll with Advantage, and welcome to tonight's session of the Adventures of the Salamander Coast. Let's go ahead and roll the intro and dive in. Yeah, this might be...
what I'm fucking doing, but I'm trying every fucking day.
I would have never even met you.
Sure, it's a very lengthy repertoire, but
A powerful warrior, which, I definitely agree with you on, but
So. And we're back.
no one is paying attention.
Sorry.
Yeah. And we're back. We're back. As is tradition here on Roll with Advantage, I don't do the summary. The players do the summary. This week on summary is Evan. Evan, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and read Mark's summary.
It's me. All right. Let me just get up this beautiful parchment. All right. Last week on Salamander Coast, Book 9, Chapter 25, as recorded by Mark J. Judge. The party rested as much as they could in Carasilla's sanctum. After some time, Winter Renshi arrived in the night, and Bianca tried and failed to have a conversation with him and learn more about his motives. Something seemed off about him, but no one could tell if it was just his cold demeanor or if it was a sign of greater trouble. Regardless, he was allowed to stay the night, and by morning Renshi had returned to Summer. After some breakfast, music, and fighting, through their restless fatigue, the party set out on the road to the shrine. On the road, Carasilla witnessed another vision. The Emperor Takahiro and his sword Iseo were headed along the same road as they were. Takahiro told the story of how his father was assassinated. When he was young, and Iseo said he suspected there were dark forces influencing their path in the dreams he received. When the vision ended, she realized that 3 hours had passed in the material plane, and despite her time in the ethereal plane seeming brief, Upon catching up with the party, Renshi was able to identify Aseo as a very important, prominent figure with the 4th season. 5th season, actually. Or 4th season? That's right. At the time it was the 4th season.
At the time
and one that carried the same blade as he did. Regardless, they still didn't know the ultimate purpose of their story. The disorientation and the dread of knowing Takahiro and Iseo had already met their doom was beginning to weigh on her. After another day's travel, the party arrived at Yore Manor to restore the tree spirit. The first floor was consumed in writhing vines, and the party had to fight against them in order to make it through. Then, as soon as they made it up a ladder to the second floor, Cecily was ambushed by a silent assassin. In a flash of combat, the attacker was revealed to be Hiroto, the Silent Blade, the first of Desmond O'Malley's 3 generals. Under suggestion from Carasilla, he revealed that in order to lift the curse here, they had to find a stone in the ethereal plane guarded by the Madden's tree spirit itself. He also explained that Opokami was corrupted 2,000 years ago, and Desmond was pursuing the same artifact in the vaults of Akai that many others were. As Hiroto retreated, Carasilla glimpsed the tree spirit in the ethereal plane, knowing they would need to fight it soon. Mark, that was beautifully written, and it was a pleasure to read it.
All right. You can take it down a notch.
And that is right. We're going to go ahead and pick up. As all of you can feel the tower around you, this manor, begin to shake as whatever spiritual presence is here seems to be able to impact the material plane. Its form massive. But Carasilla, being the one in the ethereal plane, you are the only one that can see it as it roils around the entire building, crashing into it. Some of you can see boards that were on the windows sort of pop off and then realign back towards it. The magic keeping the interior sealed away. But none of you see the force that is pushing these boards and this magic except for Carasilla. There is one way forward, deeper and higher into the manor, but then it is it's up to you if all of you are going to stay here for just a moment or not, but it seems as though that spiritual force is trying to break into this area where all of you are in now. You have just a few moments before you move forward. Doing anything specifically, or are you just heading to where you need to go?
Don't believe I have any preparation stuff.
So, but Carasilla, have you communicated yet what you're seeing? But oh, wait, we can't see her, can we?
You cannot, no.
I thought Carasilla went in and then came out and then sent Ajax to the ethereal. Did Carasilla go back in?
Oh. I don't imagine so, not willingly.
I'm sorry if this just completely ruins everything that just was set up just now. I shouldn't have said anything. I apologize.
No, just ruin anything. It's just, I mean, Carasilla, when I described it at the end of the game, Carasilla saw the spirit roiling around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, Ajax just missed it. SMH.
Yeah. Well, Ajax can see it now.
He's confused.
Yeah.
So she brought Ajax with him? Or are they both there, or is it just Ajax and Carasilla's out?
It's just Ajax, right? Because it's only like one person at a time can be in it.
No, it is, as a bonus action, Carasilla can teleport somebody there. So she can either do herself or somebody else. It's not just one person, though.
Oh, but she can be in the same space as somebody.
But she can't just like bring the whole party into the ethereal, right? I thought it was like only one person at a time.
I thought she could just one at a time.
Yeah, just one at a time. Because it really, outside of combat, it doesn't make a difference if you're in the ethereal plane or not. Inside of combat is where it's going to make the difference.
Yeah, that's why I just want to clarify. So she could bring only one other person in with her, but can she also be in with said other person, or? Yeah.
Carasilla can bring the entire... As a bonus action, she can transport one person to the ethereal plane.
So
and there's no
in 6
expiration
rounds,
on that.
You can have everybody in the ethereal plane.
As a bonus action, she can take somebody out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So everyone can be in the ethereal plane.
Yeah, so you could use, 30 seconds right now to get everybody into the ethereal plane if you wanted to.
Right, so we could start all in the ethereal plane, but then if anybody wanted to be in the material plane once combat started, we'd have to wait one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about that strategy for now, but, like, considering it's probably a good idea to know what the spirit thing is first, right? Like, would it still be visible if she was to pop people in now, or...?
Yeah, as you pop people in, they can still see it going around, and all of you are able to see that massive, just sort of deformed tree spirit moving, like, crushing in this almost snake-like fashion the building.
And I'm sorry, I have another probably dumb question, but is there something going on in the material plane that would need us to stay on the material plane at all? Like, strategically wise? Like, is there stuff happening here too?
To your knowledge, you have no idea whether it's more important to be in the material plane or the ethereal plane. Probably. A combination of both will be necessary.
I know that Ninja Boy can go back and forth between them, so...
Yeah, Hiroto seems like he can do what Karasilla's doing now.
Yeah.
To some extent, so he'll probably be fucking with the material plane.
We probably don't let everybody... I see. Okay. So who wants to be in the ethereal? And who wants to be in the material?
So should Karasilla be in the ethereal if she's able to send people to the ethereal? Like, if there is anyone still on the material, would she be able to bring them in?
Correct, yeah. Karasilla can see both.
She doesn't, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing with the material is they need Karasilla to get to the ethereal, but those in the ethereal can get out themselves. They don't need Karasilla to be there, right?
No, Karasilla needs to be the person to bring in or take out.
Okay.
She is the light switch.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The funnel.
All right, let's explain it.
The straw.
Like there's like a
No, I'm caught up. I'm caught up.
Into a little tunnel.
Hey, because right now Karasilla and Ajax are in there, right? And Karasilla is working on bringing people in.
What if
before that,
Sorry.
Ajax is going to look to Karasilla. Well, one, looking at this tree serpent that is just riling up all over the place, and Ajax is like,
"Whoa, that's Karasilla, please. What do we do?"
I mean, I imagine for like the 30 seconds she's bringing in people, it's half concentration, and also like when she saw it and saw that you were also there, she would have just looked to you with like a I don't know what the fuck to do about this situation look to you. And yeah, so for the 30 seconds she's bringing in people, she is just kind of focused on that, but also trying to gather her own thoughts about what the hell we're doing here.
Strategically, I can stay on the material plane so that I can use my brand of tethering again to stop at least one of the main people from jumping back and forth between the ethereal and material and keep them there so it's like separated from what's going on there. So I'll be on team material plane.
I think I will too, because on a tight pinch, for one turn I can enter the ethereal.
Right.
Cecily is probably gonna ask the party. So I know we're curing the tree spirit thing. Are we doing that violently or not?
Bianca looks to Suni.
Ajax, I was gonna say Ajax looks to Suni.
My preference is not harming tree spirits if at all possible. But I understand that the circumstances might require something outside of that option.
What I'm saying
I would also add, though, the tree spirit is important to the people here. And if it's tethered to the souls of the people here, what happens to it also will affect all of them as well. So I think more than just preferring to keep it alive at least.
Alive at least,
I think that should be. I think that should absolutely be our goal.
What I'm saying is, I don't know if a little bit of force might be necessary at this point, but I do think you two, she'll point to Suni and Karasilla, are a lot better at calming things down than I am. So why don't we just send me wherever we want to fuck things up?
Real quick, Joe. This thing's actively trying to blast down where we are, right? Like the
Correct,
walls
yeah.
where we are.
Mhm.
Okay. So Ajax is
gonna go, well, whatever we're going to do, we need to figure it out quick. I say if it attacks us, we maim it. Let's not kill it. But it's actively trying to kill us right now.
More, less on the roleplay side. Anyone have remove curse as a spell?
Yes, I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it prepared though.
Yeah. That's okay. You are nature boy. It is a nature thing.
I am.
You
I'm
don't
just
need
a little
spells.
flower boy.
Yeah.
Little flower
Yeah,
boy.
I think for like the ultimate good boy approach to this, the best ending, Suni's probably our best bet. All I can do is do a lot of fire damage to it.
Ugh,
So that's why I'm
sad that I
thinking.
have-
So we
Go
have
ahead.
Renchi, Bianca, and Cecily in material. Everyone else is in ethereal, and Suni is the one to fix this. No pressure.
no pressure.
I love it.
I think that's a
Easy. It's
good
all on
3 and
Suni if we
3 split.
fail. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good 3 and 3 split, and if we want to correct at some point during combat, Karasilla can do that. But
Yeah.
I think that's a good 3 and 3.
Ajax is on guard cat duty. He's gonna make sure that nothing attempts to hit Karasilla while she's concentrating and stuff. So.
I mean, it's not concentration to keep people in here, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah, but if you go down, then I guess we just stay where we are, right?
True.
Yeah.
That'd be
That'd be funny.
Oh, we're in the ethereal forever.
Okay, so Suni, Ajax, and Karasilla are in the ethereal plane?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Cameron, roll a d6 for me.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's the normal one.
2.
I don't know why I said that.
Okay. So as all of you are sort of grouped together, Karasilla, you look to Ajax is already there. You bring Suni after that brief discussion. And as that happens, Ajax, as you're trying your best to keep an eye out the windows to look for it, you can see there are windows that are ripped open and there is this tail that comes smashing through and crashes into your stomach. As in the ethereal plane, the tree spirit is able to make attacks against you. So...
yeah.
That's going to be a
That's on me.
27 to hit.
You know, that just barely hits.
And 23 points of damage. 4 of that is necrotic, so that's reduced to 2 for 21 points of damage.
Okay, cool. I don't take half damage. The other was piercing or whatever, right? But I'm not raging.
Bludgeoning, yeah. Okay. And you can see that as the tail bursts through, the runes on the window begin to glow again and seal it away as it keeps the tree spirit out.
Oh, like broke in?
Yeah, broke in and then pushed it out.
Oh, shit.
Not gonna lie. Them seals kind of weak. Why'd it let it in the first place? What the fuck, man?
All right, so you
That's
move
why
forward?
We're here, team. And
Yeah.
This time, I don't
Okay.
have anything else.
All right. So as I said last week, there is like one bridge that is leads out of here, and it leads into this like stone enclosed courtyard with all of these different interconnected buildings and towering structures. This like patio within the center of the manor. Those of you in the material plane, you see this. You see just absolutely decayed, destroyed, demolished structure with rot and blight crawling all over the entirety of the structures. Those of you in the spirit realm, however, see something different. As you see these wispy spirits with these ghastly faces looking to you with surprise and anguish, their hands raise in unison, pointing towards the doorway that you assume must be the correct one. As I would say with your passive insight, for those of you that are in the ethereal plane, they seem to not have any malintent, and the spirits look the same as the ones that you saw outside of the port city.
And they're all pointing to the door.
They're all pointing to one door specifically. The rest of them seem open, but it seems as though that's the one that they want you to go through.
Carasol's gonna give a nod of thanks and says she's able to still affect the material, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's gonna just gently, I imagine it's Reggie in front, gently kind of like turn his shoulders to where that door is so that they know where we're going.
It's so strange, Renshi. As Carasilla goes to touch your shoulders and move you, it almost feels like there's this strong gust of wind that directs you to the correct path.
Right, then I'll move forward then.
Okay.
Following Renshi.
All
Question
righty.
for the dim.
Uh-huh.
Does the tree spirit look like it has eyes? Like, does it look like it's actually has eyes that it sees with, or is it like a different scenario?
I'll say make a perception check just real quick, as you can see it every once in a while. Let's see if Ajax notices anything.
Nope.
With a 10, you can see a face shape where almost like a snake-like or dragon-like, it has this like snout, but its eyes seemingly are covered in these like ulcers and that are like leaking like blood and magma just spewing out of its face, and it has this very pained look on its face. You're not sure if it can see from those eyes or if it is just covered by or if it's seeing in another way.
Okay.
Alrighty, so with that, guided by the spirits and guided by Carasilla, you all move forward, heading into the open doorway, heading up a set of stairs, and heading into the Hall of Shadows. You can see all along the walls there are these brilliant tapestries. At least at one point in time they would have been, but most of them are destroyed and decayed now. You can see that in this room there are, like I said, a series of tapestries, and there seems to be a specific order to these tapestries, and you can see that on the opposite end of the room there are these stands where it seems as though there are meant to be these stone tablets that are meant to click in a closed doorway. You can see 5 tapestries, the same 5 on each side of the wall. One is a cloaked figure holding what looks to be a shimmering object. Tree spirits gathering closer, very intrigued. You can see another, which is a lush, vibrant forest teeming with life, tree spirits moving gracefully among them. Another, which is the forest darkened and withered, the tree spirits appearing twisted and tormented. A fourth, that is tendrils of darkness spreading from a figure's hand and the tree spirits recoiling in pain. And the final one, which is a cloaked figure standing on the edge of a forest, the tree spirits watching with curiosity. You can see that on the opposite end of the room, like I said, there are these like plates, these stands, where it seems as though stone plates would click in. That seems to be part of a mechanism. But as you recognize those tapestries, you see spirits begin to emerge from the walls and from the ground. Some of the spirits you recognize, some look rather mundane in comparison. And some of you can begin to see 5 different plates on the ground in various areas in the room. And like I said, those 5 stands at the very end of the room there as all of you run in and enter. And with that,
Joe, can you post what you said?
Yeah.
What types of tapestries?
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Okay. So I need to do a little bit of editing right now. Oh my god, why am I trying to do this in Foundry? Oh, sorry, just give me 1 second. I will post those in the Discord. Wrong server. There we go. Oh. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Are we? Oh, no.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So, have that. And as I said, you can see there are seemingly 5 different plates on the ground in different areas that seem to click into one of these 5 stands on the opposite end of the rooms as the spirits and shadows emerge. And with that, I'd like everybody to roll for initiative.
I have the worst initiative.
Not the worst.
Okay. And those that are in the spiritual plane will be marked, their tokens will be that sort of glowing ethereal blue. Okay. Alrighty. Too funny. Okay. So we will go ahead and it's kind of weird that I did that. Okay. All right, cool. We will go ahead and begin combat. So up first, we have the Umbral Kinstalker, who... Oh, shit. Is that... That is like that. That's awesome! Okay, cool. Stalker, there we go. Okay, seeing 3 people enter, it is going to move up here to you, Renshi. And it is going to go ahead and make 2 attacks against you. First one is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And then the second one is a dirty 20, which will also hit. So on the first attack, you will take 22 points of damage. And on the second one, God dang, 20 points of damage on the second one. So 42 total.
Oh my gosh. So, as a reaction to that second attack, I'm going to use my seasonal flow real quick to switch to winter for seasonal insight. So when you're hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to gain temporary hit points equal to your fighter level.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay. We then move to the next Umbral Kinstalker, who's going to move over here to this plate. And they are going to grab hold of it. Oh, shoot, where is that module at? There it is. So they're going to go ahead and grab onto it. And then they are going to shift into the ethereal plane with the item.
So they shift by stepping on these plates.
No, it just grabbed the plate and then it physically chose to shift, sort of taking the plate out of the material plane.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be its turn. Carasilla, it is your turn.
Just real quick, just in order so we can all figure this thing out. I feel like 2 of the plate things in the thing that you sent are the same. Like, the second one and the last one. Are they not? It feels synonymous.
If it's not the exact same text, then no.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first one is they're standing on the edge of the forest, the trees are watching them, and then the last one is they offer something to them.
Oh, okay. I understand. So anyway, continuing that. This feels like a order of events thing that we need to, like, do, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, like, what... like the puzzle, I guess. Like, what are we trying to do here? Like, does it look like on this map there's places for these plates to go?
Here, these pedestals on the very top, the 5, I'm pretty sure that's where we want to place them, and we're going to place them in order based off of the tapestry order.
Oh.
And then, I mean, Carasilla, your passive perception is high enough. You can't exactly make it out, but near each one of those places where the tablets would click into, it seems as though there is something written underneath each one.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. And so she can carry the plates that are on the material?
Carasilla cannot.
Oh, okay.
So people on the material can carry the plates on the material. People on the ethereal can carry the plates on the ethereal.
Okay.
And all of them, except for the one that was just shifted by that Umbral Stalker, are on the material right
Correct.
now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next question. What are the plates made out of? Are they stone or?
They seem like stone, but maybe with some magical enhancements to make sure that they don't break. They seem very old.
Okay. I was hoping for metal, but that was me being very hopeful. But yeah, so I guess in that case, only thing to focus is currently Boyer up there, and so. Yeah, I mean, as soon as he steps through, seeing that he has one of the plates, I'ma just lance him.
Okay.
And so need an intelligence saving throw from him, please.
They're not very good at these.
There you go.
That's definitely a failure.
Yeah. So he will take 19 damage, and will also be incapacitated till the start of my next turn, which I guess just barely does anything. Let's go right after each other.
Well, no, I mean that does a lot actually, because then he loses his entire turn since he goes right before you.
Yeah. Okay, true. I'm also gonna move up just to help with spread, and also need to get out there anyways. And my question is everyone happy with their current positionings?
Yeah, I want to stay on the material.
Okay.
I would also like to stay on the material.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then, yeah, that will be the end of my turn. Bop, bop.
Okay. Alrighty, we have a stalker over here that is going to... it is going to move 30 feet here. And it's going to go ahead and make a couple of attacks against Renchi.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and freaking... I'm going to seasonal flow again. I do have another one. I'm going to switch to Summer, and as a reaction to being targeted by an attack or harmful spell, you can impose disadvantage on that roll.
Okay, all right, that's good. The first one was a 16 to hit. Well, not a 16 to hit, but a 16 total on the roll. The next one, though, that would be a 15 total to hit.
It does not hit.
Hey, all right. And then is that...
seasonal flow a class thing or a race thing?
It's my subclass.
Okay, because I was like, is this another thing about Eladrin that I don't know?
And then the next attack is going to be a 12 to hit, so that is also going to be a miss.
I forget what we said, Joe, if the because we talked about it forever ago about this seasonal stuff. There's like 3 different things that shift. I forget if this effect is the shifting of his sword or like his clothes or something like that. But
yeah, seasonal
what is shifting something in his
flow.
appearances?
I think it was his class thing was like the like element or type of like thing that floats around him. So whether it's like the sort of ice specks or green leaves or autumn leaves or like grass, and then the sword changes based off whatever state that's in, and his Eladrin race changes his like mind and body.
Yeah.
So,
I guess
his particle effect is what's changed by his class.
There's like 3 different mechanisms, but with this case, when he shifts to winter, it's like icy, going from ice to this like summer like light. Ooh. That exemplifies when he deflects this
nice. Yeah,
there's like this stalker.
Yeah, this just like light flare that shoots up in front of it and it sort of hisses back. Nice. All right. With that, Ajax.
Yes, quite. I'm going to bonus action rage.
Nice.
Need that. We always need that, you know. This guy's 60 feet away from me. I don't have permission to macro rage. Oh, I have a new. Oh, I'm raging, dude.
You're raging. It's really freaking out with the the one texture, but that's okay.
Ajax down here and going chromatic. Well, okay. Let me read one single thing.
Mm-hmm. One singular item.
Okay. Question.
Yeah.
For Joe, who made this. My leaping strike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't do it.
It's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. But I'll ask the question anyways for next round. It says when I make an attack, on damage on the first attack you make.
Mm-hmm.
Could I throw something, and it still does the extra damage?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I can't do it now, but I will move 45 feet. My movement. And as I'm moving, for the first time in a long time, javelin. Throwing a javelin at this guy.
Nice. Okay. 23 hits.
All right. Hold on. +2.
Nice.
Because of raging.
Nice.
And then Zealot, which is a D6 +4. Again, let me just make sure I'm not. Divine Fury. Yes, it works that way. All right, cool. 17 damage with the javelin.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right, that it?
Second javelin.
Oh, second javelin. Bop, bop. 19 hits.
Nice. 12 damage.
12 damage. Spicy. Okay, yeah. Looking pretty hurt.
That's it.
Alrighty. Next up, Bianca.
Okay. Because Renchi is surrounded, we are going to move first 15 feet right here to get flanking on this stalker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping they're not that strong. So let's see. First one to hit, a 30.
That hits.
And then a 22.
That hits.
I do have my Crimson Right already up. I had made a note from last session that I did that. So that is this damage plus 2d8 extra fire damage. So 19, 16, and then plus 9.
Okay, yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
Okay. Ooh, I wish he was dead. Yeah, we'll take the bonus action to attack him. There's no It's just to hit the d6. There's no extra damage from flanking, though, is there?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Then I will just take one more attack. 25 to hit. And
That hits.
Oh, I didn't roll my damage. I thought I clicked it. Here, let me click my damage again. Sorry. Oh, maybe it goes through now? Okay.
14.
I just moved my tabs too quickly.
8.
Plus that 8.
Okay. Yeah. Knocking on death's door.
Oh, but it's not dead. Ow. I don't want to move and take a reaction. I guess I'll just stay put then.
Okay. Alrighty. Next up, we have a shadow. This shadow... what is its senses here? Okay, that's kind of funny. So it's not gonna... None of these creatures are gonna know that there's anybody on the ethereal plane until they shift into the ethereal plane. That's super funny. Okay. Oh, God, yeah. Well, Bianca is closer, so it's gonna move past this way. Carasilla, you see the spirit, like, move past you, and you can feel that cold, decaying chill. Sadly, you're not on the same plane, so you can't make an attack of opportunity, but you do feel that death extend into the ethereal plane. And Bianca, it's going to go ahead and make a singular strength drain attack against you. Let's see if this hits. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's going to be 13 points of damage.
Any of that necrotic?
All of it, actually. So you'll take 7 points of damage. However, no saving throw necessary. You do, right? Seems kind of crazy. Yep, okay. Where's my D4? Your strength score is reduced by 1. That is until you take a short or a long rest.
Okay. Okay. I'll make a note of that in my thing. Actually, I'll put it right there.
Okay.
There are those kinds of bitches.
Mm-hmm. That is its turn, though. Cecily, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
All right. Sorry if everyone can see me drawing cones. Trying to get all these bitches. Joe.
Yeah.
In session 20 or 21 of the Salamander Coast campaign, we fought shadows in the Kalakatho ruins. Does Cecily remember if they have any elemental resistances, immunities, or vulnerabilities?
Yes, of course. She would remember that they are vulnerable to radiant damage, as Poe's smites were extra effective. They were resistant to her lightning and thunder that she was using. They were also resistant to the fire, alchemical fire, that Suni had used at the time. Desmond, I guess, at the time. They were also immune to Bianca's Crimson Rite, which I believe at the time she was using cold. Maybe.
It was lightning, actually, I think, at that time.
Okay, so... Well, she's pretty certain of their resistances to most things, aside from radiant. And force.
So I know for a fact I'll be doing at least half damage with fire, lightning, thunder, and cold.
It seems like all elements they are resistant to. Yeah.
Which is my class. I also can assume that they can't be poisoned. I feel like that just makes sense.
Undead, yeah, that's the kind of across the board undead. You're pretty confident.
Yeah. Okay. All that leaves me for transmute is acid. Which...
is also an element.
It's an element. It's an element. It was about to be worth trying until you said that. Okay. Well, yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm doing half damage then.
I don't have any options.
Yeah.
Either. So.
Because I don't do radiant, or force, or psychic. I certainly don't do piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. Not that that would help against a shadow. Okay, well... And to be pedantic, is it all resistance, or is some of it immunity?
It's all resistance, except for poison and necrotic are immune.
Right. Okay, because of the undead. Okay. Yeah. Well, then I'll just let Cone of Cold be cold.
All right.
And I'm going to try to blast it in such a way that I hit all 3 of these first shadows. I know there's a 4th one way up there I'm not going to get. And none of my friends in the ethereal plane should be affected at all. So that helps.
Correct.
Significantly. I'm going to go ahead and move at least here. And I think I had this figured out. Oh my.
I love watching the little cone of cold move around. Clockwise.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm like right at the edge of my monitor and it keeps... Okay, alright. Boom. That's a 60-foot cone. Yeah, should I maybe...
I think that's a good spread.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because Joe, if it's here, I guess the first guy's technically not in it, right?
No, I'd say we could, because, like, if you see it is on the other one, so, like, we'll say Cecily could kind of shimmy over just a couple of inches to get that square in instead of the other one.
Because the other thing I could do is get right next to Bianca and do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather not be adjacent to a stalker if I can.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stalking is a crime.
All righty.
Baby reindeer.
That's con saving throws, right?
It is.
Against these shadows? Oof. Well, why don't you roll your damage before I even bother?
Okay. Unempowered, the damage came out to 38. Which is pretty low.
Okay, so it does matter if I roll, but let me see. It might not. Before you do anything else. Fail.
Okay.
Fail. Fail. All right, so even with taking half damage, all 3 of them die.
Hell yeah, gang. Woo! Okay. Cool. So that was my action. A gust of wintry energy sweeps the room and the shadows are gone. Nice. I'll get rid of my cone. Okay, that was an action and 15 feet of movement. I'm going to use 15 more feet to get here and just start moving toward these objects, but not get too far from any of the party. And then, measure tool. I can quicken spell a firebolt to go shoot at this shadow up here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So that will just be an attack roll.
Roll your attack.
It's a +9. That came out to a dirty 20.
That hits.
And the damage on firebolt is 20, halved to 10, I guess.
Okay. All right, yeah, he's looking pretty rough already.
Cool. All right. That was all my stuff. Doing what I do best.
Okay, all right. Then we move to Renshi. Renshi.
Okay. I think the best thing to do here... I'm assuming Renshi, Cecily, were the vulnerabilities relayed to the material team?
I would say, so that was from Cecily's path, but I would say Renshi would have enough knowledge of shadows from his studies.
Okay. Let's see how these guys... That one's
you guys are level
death,
13. I'm not
unharmed.
too worried about, unless it's something you've never encountered before or heard of, then, you know, you guys have been around the block.
Seeing that a lot of these guys are dead, I don't know if I'm going to do what I think I was going to do just yet.
Fair.
Unless anyone because everyone knows what I was trying to do. But okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action to activate a cycle of seasons really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check before I do this. So yes, so I'm going to activate Spring's Renewal. So for a minute, at the beginning of each of my turns, I gain 2d10 hit points. I'm assuming that it activates after this turn. Because it's at the start of their turn, but I have to use a bonus action to activate it.
Oh, yeah, then it would be at the beginning of your next turn.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. So I'm going to use my bonus action on that, and then I'm going to go ahead and make an attack on this one here.
Top guy? Okay. Let her rip.
Oh, no. Oh, 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Okay, let's do this. Here we go. That's 11. Then I'm going to do another one.
Another one.
That is 16 to hit again.
Yeah, that hits. Woo! Woo!
And no, I can't do that. I'm going to do this 18.
Woo, 18. Okay. Alrighty. So let me see if I can get this to work, because I was really happy with this one. Okay, so Renchi. So Renchi, as you stab, you eviscerate the Umbralkin stalker. And you can see the shadow slides apart as the shadows hiss out of the body as you slash forward and through.
Wait, was he cut in half?
Yeah, the shadow was cut in half. And you feel as though you're propelled forward, but I won't mess with your positioning at all, so we'll move you back there.
That is hilarious.
Bianca, you feel the seasons move through you as Renchi appears back in his place. Where blades of grass had emerged, he stands.
That is fantastic. All right, I want to try and do that again. So with my third attack, I'm going to go ahead and strike this one.
Okay, all right. This one has been
right into it.
Yeah, there you go.
Built momentum. Just slices through one, and in the same spin, turns around to try and hit this one.
Sounds
and
good.
It's a 33, natural 20.
All right, yeah. Let him have it.
Is that with crit?
That is a crit, yeah.
This doesn't happen to me often. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
Ooh, I don't know if that worked. I right-clicked and did crit damage.
It should be so -3 + 8 because it didn't max out the crit die. So 17 + 8. 25. 25 points of damage. Very nice.
Let's go. And I already used my bonus action. And I think I already used my action surge before we took a long rest, so I'm going to... I think I have to end it here.
Okay, all right, sounds good. With that, Suni, we move on to you in the ethereal plane.
I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Is there any chance that the strength of our friendship allows Suni's auras to transcend the material plane, or into the material plane?
Very anime of you.
Thank you.
I will say if you are within 5 feet. So if you're right next to them, yes. But because you're in a different plane of existence, the aura is not as strong as it would be.
So okay.
I'll meet you in the middle.
Is that regarding like my 10-foot? That it is only given like it's half of it at 5. Like if
Correct.
I cast an aura that has a 30-foot radius, would it be 15?
Yes.
Okay, I think I can work with that. Let me do some maths here. Quick math. Okay, well, All right, so Suni is going to step forward to go right here. And, well, actually, if I go here, do I get... Okay, yeah, I'll go right here. So he's going to go right here, and he is going to turn off his moonblades and reach his hands into the ground, and some of, like, the blighted... And if there's any more of that, like, blighted natural stuff kind of there, it's going to kind of, like, wisp away. As his palms start to glow with this kind of holy greenish color, and it starts to like turn into this kind of like, I don't know, ethereal, radiant green flame that kind of shoots out of him in a ring, and creates this aura. So now anybody's attack in 15 feet, I suppose now, adds a D4 of radiant damage to the end of it.
Okay. And so that would be 15 feet for people on the material plane, but 30 feet still for people on the ethereal plane, because they're on the same plane of existence.
Oh shoot! I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why we got the donut going on for Suni right now, the green donut.
Oh, well, can I? Is this still? If I went here instead, does that get Ajax?
Yes, it does.
I don't know if you're gonna stay there, Ajax, but I'll put that on you for now.
Ajax, you are just tickled by the green mantle that blesses your shoulders now.
And then Carasilla and Bianca are both affected by my passive auras, so the one that protects against spell damage and the addition to your saving throws and all that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yee.
Sounds good to me. Okay, that it, Suni?
Yeah.
Umbral Kin
No,
Stalker.
sorry.
Oh,
no, never mind. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot I was going to do something, but then I realized that I'm already concentrating on a spell, so...
Okay, all right. This guy's incapacitated. He cannot take actions or reactions. So he is just going to run 25 feet this way. And then go here behind this corner. Carasilla.
Yeah. I mean, because he is badly injured, yeah. I'm gonna just hop on up here, and actually, I probably shouldn't do anything lower level. I don't know that it would actually finish him. I'ma just lance the fucker again. I mean, why not?
Okay.
So, intelligence save, please.
Intelligence save. He's bad at those. That's fail. 23 points of damage.
Oh.
With that, boom, he is dead.
Most incapacitated.
The most incapacitated, exactly. Plate is still on the
also...
material plane, though.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or ethereal, sorry. It's still on the ethereal plane.
Okay. I don't know if it was a situation where it dropped off. So yeah, she's just gonna walk over there and pick it up. And... I mean, I guess, because she still has the movement for it, just start walking forward.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I thought that I was...
New plate.
There we go. There you go.
Perfect.
All right, so you've got the plate with you. All right, that it, Carasilla?
Yeah.
All righty.
Oh, wait, hey, Joe, I'm sorry. Before you move on, real quick, and I know I did technically end my turn, so it's okay if the answer is no, but I did look it up, because for some reason I thought Mage Hand was concentration too, but I can bonus action cast Mage Hand with my telekinetic feature. Can I do that still?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I can also wait until next round if you think, like, you want me to do that. I'm cool with
No,
that.
that's okay.
Okay.
Let me just throw this guy down here. However, it's Mage Hand, so it's not.
Huge. Oh my god. And I would put it 30 feet in front of me, because I think that's as far as I can put it.
There you go. Make it a little tiny guy. That's still not very tiny, but that's okay. 33 feet in front of you?
Yeah, so like right here, or right here. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's being
yeah,
real
that's it.
funky on my end, but that's okay. All right. There you go. Got a little mage hand. Okay. All right. Caracilla, end of your turn. A mage hand appears on like 20 feet away from you.
It is invisible.
Crazy. Oh.
Alrighty. Never mind. You feel something appear 20 feet away from you, but you're not sure what. So, with that, as all of you can see, there's only one shadow and one Umbralkin Stalker left. On the 20 of the initiative, you all can feel this thumping from the ceiling, this crashing into the ceiling. And those of you in the ethereal plane can see some type of barrier break free, shattering, as dropping from the ceiling, you can see that ulcerated tree spirit.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we knew it was coming, but I'm still surprised.
As well
Well, it's really
as,
fucking suck, man. That's all I'm saying.
with it in the ethereal plane, 3 additional shadows.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Wait. Did I miss something? Where's the third person of us in the ethereal? Or did they get... Is it just Caracilla and Ajax now?
Nope, Suni.
Where's Suni?
Suni's in the center of us.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
little the nipple down here of the green donut. So
I was looking around. I was like, I could have swore 3 of us were in there.
there's a lot of colors going on right now. Alrighty. So with that, let me go ahead and roll initiative for these puppies.
You don't have to.
Yep, especially not that one.
I mean, to be fair, I'd rather him roll a nat 20 for, for initiative than for hits against us, because,
I like that we can hear the sound for nat 20s, you know?
Listen, guys, I just statistically I roll nat 20s more.
I'm just waiting for the day.
You're just better than those.
No, wait, no, sorry, that came out. I roll more dice.
One of these days.
I get it.
we're
I get it.
gonna
You're
be
better than
about
us,
to
Joe. It's
die,
fine.
And you're gonna be like, all right, if ever there was a time to fudge, now is the time, and we're gonna hear the confetti. Like, oh, shit, Bianca's dead, guys. Sorry.
Whoops.
So you don't have to keep reminding us of your dice privilege, right?
All right. And you know what? Funny enough, with that, the ulcerated tree spirit is up next.
No.
That was the 20 or one of them. God.
It's going to move forward.
Bring it
Like,
on.
he used his action to come down.
Okay. So actually, I will say now that all of you are closer to the source of corruption for the tree spirit, those of you on the ethereal plane can see it clear as day. I mean, you can see it in all of its grotesque, fiery nature. Those of you on the material plane can see this strange, oblong, like, snake-like creature with this, like, distended, like, stomach in different places, and these, like, draping pieces of skin falling over its face. Just another grotesque version of it.
It's like the serpent guys from Elden Ring.
Yeah. Gross.
Watch out, they grow.
Well, honestly, I'd say that the material plane version of it looks more like the god skin attire, where it's just kind of like droopy, gross skin. So it is going to go ahead and make 3 attacks, 1 bite, 1 tail, and 1 tail swipe. Or, no, sorry, 1 bite and... No, 2 bites, 1 tail attack. Whew, my goodness gracious. Against you, Ajax.
Uh-oh.
Bite number 1.
Oh, spaghetti up. Yep.
Okay. 21 to hit. so that'll be... You're raging, though. So it'll be 12 points of damage.
Okay. That's reduced.
Yeah, that's reduced. Second attack is 25.
Hit.
And then that will be... it's all halves, so that'll be 16 points of damage on the second one.
All right.
And then the tail swap. 15 to hit, which is a miss.
Ah. I'm not going to repost.
Okay. Shadow on the ethereal plane. It is going to move up to you, Carousel, and it's going to go ahead and make an attack. Strength drain. That's a 10. That does not hit.
Damn.
We move on. Umbralkin Stalker. Renshi. It is going to... Actually, it's not going to move there. It is going to attack you, I believe. Yes.
I'm going to go ahead because I'm already in the summer. Hold on, let me see how my wisdom modifier real quick. 4. So I think I got one more reaction to attack. I want to impose disadvantage on it. And then I'm done with that.
Okay, all right. So it is just going to make its 2 attacks like... it's going to make one of its attacks like normal. That is with disadvantage. That would have been a hit. That is a 2 on the roll, so that'll definitely miss. And then for its second attack, I'm going to go ahead and roll the d6. It does not recharge. It is going to step into the ethereal plane, moving anywhere within 30 feet, and is going to teleport right here. Catty Wumpus to Cecily here. And it's going to make an attack with advantage against you, Cecily.
What did you just say?
Catty Wumpus.
Catty Wampus.
Catty Wampus?
Yeah. It's like Catty Corner, but quirkier, I guess.
And better.
That should be the session title.
Catty Wampus. All right, Cecily, that is going to be a 9 and a cocked. That is... Never mind. Okay.
My AC is not 9 and a cock. So I don't think it's a hit.
So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh, see, there you go. I can work with that. That's a hit.
Wait, what a roller coaster of emotions. That's a 9 and a cock. Oh, that doesn't hit. That's going to be a 24.
Where's my other
He's
D8?
got a plus 20 modifier. What the fuck?
There's plenty of good session names going on right now.
That's a 9 and a cocked. Okay.
It's like 24.
11 plus 14 points of damage, Cecily.
What kind?
Slashing and necrotic.
Okay, I'll just take it for now.
Okay.
I have a question. I might have missed this. Suni's aura is not giving us AC bonuses, right?
No.
Cool.
Just an extra D4 on the damage. And on the attackers, just the damage.
Just damage, I think. Let me double check though.
Is it less or is it something else?
I think it's Crusader's Mantle.
It is Crusader's Mantle.
Plus.
Extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits. Doesn't say anything about attack rolls.
Okay, all right. With that, Ajax, your turn.
Yeah. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and, use this really cool fighter ability that's really useful. Second Wind. I'll gain a 1d8. No, sorry, 1d10 plus 4.
Plus 4.
All right, fuck you.
8
All
hit
right,
points.
2 attacks. This thing's fresh. There's no way I can kill it. First attack.
25 hits.
25 to hit. Do you want me to roll the 2 attacks then damage, or just roll damage?
Just roll the damage. We'll just do it one at a time.
Okay. So here's that. 15 piercing, 13 radiant. If that makes a difference. A d6 plus 4 for my divine fury, plus 2 because my that's max damage. So 38 plus my 2 from strength is going to be 30 damage.
Yep.
On the first hit.
Okay. Yep. Still barely injured.
Okay. Cool. Love to hear that.
30 hits.
Yeah. Yep. And then 24. Well, let me make sure. It's not rolling with my... No, it's not giving me my strength. Okay. 24 damage.
Yep.
Oh, wait. These attacks have more damage because of Suni's.
Yep, an extra
right?
2d4.
Per attack, right? So that's 2d4.
It's 1d4 per attack, so 2d4 total.
Yep.
Got
so
it.
5 more damage.
Nice.
And then Ajax is going to move to the right, and then as a bonus action,
Bonus
he's
action.
as your bonus action,
Burnish.
he's going to slam down and kind of slam his spear against his shield and let out a roar. And as he does, he's going to use his divine roar as a bonus action, emit a celestial roar, creating a 10-foot aura for 1 minute. Allies within the aura gain +1 to AC, and enemies entering or starting their turn in the aura have to succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. So I moved to the sides because now Carasel's AC is +1.
All right. 15-foot aura.
Oh, wait, is it 15?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say? I thought you said 15.
It's 10. It's 10.
Oh, 10.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take the 15 and go back into Suni's aura, a little Venn diagram.
There you go. All right, I'll turn down the opacity, too. That way it's not nearly as much.
Look at all these circles.
Does he still get the thing to be able to affect people in the material as well? I know he's far from people at the moment, but...
Yes, so that would mean a 5-foot aura.
I just want more circles.
Wait, can we say that everyone on the material plane hears like the faintest echoey roar in the distance?
Yeah, all of you hear the echo of a roar in the distance.
Fuck yeah.
All right, that it?
Action surge. Fuck it. I mean,
all right.
Might as well.
Never-ending turn.
Yeah.
16
Watch
misses?
me miss these.
Oh no.
Bro.
Brother, I feel
That's
you
my
so
turn.
hard right
That's
now. That is the fighter experience right there. To action surge and miss both. I will say also, as we've gotten to closer to the middle end of the second round, all of you can see the coalescing of, at least in the ethereal plane, the coalescing of these spirits beginning to sort of come in at the top and almost be corrupted entering this space, where it seems as though until the door is opened on the other end, those evil spirits are just going to keep coming into this room.
Oh, okay.
Just to be clear, it seems like the spirits are...
Start focusing on those plates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good to know.
All right, Binky.
Okay. Binky is up. Oddly enough, for those who don't know, Binky is something that rabbits do. It's very cute. Anyway,
Something babies have.
That's true. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry, my brain is like doing 5 things at once. All right, we're gonna start, since we're here in this aura thing. Oh my god, Cecily's near death. Do you have a potion on you, Cecily?
I have a couple, yeah.
Okay. Because there's not much I can really do besides give you a potion for that, so... But
Yeah,
what
the
I can
healers
do...
are in the ethereal plane. Oh.
Huh?
All the healers are in the ethereal plane, aren't they?
But Carasilla, she's not affected by that barrier, right? Joe still, like, she can heal.
Yeah, I would say touch things Carasilla can still do, but...
Oh, but not like healing word.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a little
I
limited.
don't have healing words, so...
Oh. Okay, well then it wouldn't matter anyway. Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I meant more so I don't know there's much I can do for you, my Famio, but the thought is what counts, right? But what I'll try and do is kill this Umbral Stalker.
Yeah, that's honestly more helpful right now, I think.
Yeah, alright. 17 to hit, attack.
That hits.
24 to hit. Both of them
That
do?
hits. Mm-hmm.
You. Damage! Damage. And since I'm in this aura, I get that extra d4.
Yep. So
Okay, so here's my Crimson Right first, and then here's... Is it 2d4 because I hit twice, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. That's a lot of damage. Is that thing dead?
It is looking really rough.
No! I want to cry. Okay. Well, I'll just take my bonus action to try and kill it then. It's from all that half damage, isn't it? Okay. 18 to hit.
18 hits. Okay, with that, that is enough.
Well, here. You also get... Here's everything else.
All right, and then some,
So,
yeah.
Yay. All right, but then what we're going to do is we're going to go here, pick up this plate, pretty please. Wait, that's a plate, right? I'm not
Yep.
an idiot. Okay. And then how much? Oh, wait, I was right here. How
Which
much
I will say, I should have been sharing these as you saw them, so that's on me. Oh my god, where is it actually? Salamander Coast. PCs, nope. Opokami. Art for puzzle, here we go. Okay. So, Bianca, the one that you just picked up looks like... Spread. This.
Okay.
Carasilla, the one you are right next to, looks like... Why isn't it letting me? Huh? Oh, there we go. Looks like this.
That's cute. And scary, but it's kind of cute.
Yeah, those are the only two that you've seen so far.
Okay. All right, so I got my spread, and I'm gonna walk the rest of my movement speed forward with it, which should be 15 feet.
Okay. All right, got the thing with you.
Yep.
Alrighty, sounds good. Cecily, it is your turn now.
Cool. I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement to run all the way over into this corner and grab this one here, the one called Corruption.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with Corruption, this is what you see.
Oh, dude, I got the coolest one. Hell yeah! I got the metal album.
If you look really close, you can find the band's name.
It's in the roots.
You just gotta squint. Squint to see Miracle. Okay.
All right. And then I have a fun idea, as opposed to doing, because can I even the tree spirit's like squarely in the ethereal plane right now, right?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. So it's utility time, baby. I'm gonna use Bigsby's hand as my action. I'm gonna summon it here-ish. And as my bonus action, rather than using one of its 4 main abilities, I want it to just pick up those last two and guard them with its life.
Okay.
Just like clench them. So that we have them now. And we can start. When it comes time to sort shit out, I'll have a literal third hand that can help.
Alright. For the purposes of this, we'll say that the big beast hand, your big beast hand is purple.
Okay.
Alright. So you sweep up the other two pieces then, yeah? So this one.
Yeah.
And then, oh, wait a second. Okay, so you grab these two over here. Got it. Got it. There you go. What's the point if it's not animated, am I right? Alright, so these two grouped together over here now by you and Carasilla. Which is... Oh, wait a second. I placed two of the same ones. Oopsie poopsie. We have over here Offering and Harmony. So Harmony. Bop. Look like that.
I like that one.
Offering. Look like that.
I like that one too. Why are these so cute?
Thank you.
It's also creepy, but like cute creepy.
That was the vibe. That was the tree spirits. I wanted to look really kind of fucked up, you know? Like, I like that one in the Offering looks like Hollow Knight. You just kind of got like the pointy.
It does. I like it.
Bapanada.
Bapanada.
Okay.
I won't do it right now. Bird is there.
All right, Cecily. You've gathered two of the pieces closer to you and Carasilla.
Yeah, and that was all my action economy, so I'm just gonna tuck myself into that corner and hope.
All right, okay.
No,
hope.
That's it. Just
okay.
hope.
All right, hope away.
I'm gonna hope.
All right, Renchi, we come to your turn. What do?
Okay, so these are these ones that are in the material plane? They were picked up, or these were the two?
The only one that is in the ethereal plane right now is this one next to Carasilla. All the rest of them are in the material plane.
Okay. So then, Cecily, it looks like you're positioned by two of them here, or at least the one that's in the material plane. Is there really anything for me to get, or should I just move up? I'm just gonna move up for right now.
I mean, I think also because like the hand has two, and so like I feel like helping, give the hand a helping hand would be good, you know.
Do you have anything ranged to take out this shadow? I think it's the only thing on the material plane.
Up here? I do. It's badly injured. Well, not. I have one ranged thing, but I don't think I'd want to use it for that.
That's fine.
I'm gonna just start moving towards it. I don't know what the most optimal thing is, but I'm gonna use my movement to move 30 feet right here. I think that was 25. Go up one. And then I will... I'll face step.
Okay. Oh, wait, here, wait. Before you move.
Okay.
What did you awaken?
Wee.
Oh, Neato.
Wow.
Neato.
Okay.
Cool. That was awesome.
Yep. That's about it.
All right, I'm like looking at my abilities to see if there's anything I can do, but they're really... Well, hold on. I did face step. That's outside of 5 feet. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to stay here. Oh, I totally forgot. My Spring's Renewal, I get 2d10 hit points at the start of my turn.
Ah, yeah.
Let me go ahead and do that. 2d10. Let me just roll those.
Give me them big boy numbers. Come on.
Can someone remind me what the little blue hand is? Is that the mage hand?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit tight here then. It's my max movement. I'm getting close to the shadow, and I'm getting into the area we want. So.
Do you want to hold an action in case something appears out of the aether spooks you? You know.
Sure.
This is my
I think that's a good
paranoid
idea.
asking, like, don't, no.
That was just embarrassing. I forgot to add that shadow to the turn order, and I thought I could kind of get it under your guys' noses until I rolled a natural 20 on
And then he
it.
rolled a pad.
It's better to know it was that, because I was
He
so
has
scared what the
just been
fuck you were
back there,
rolling.
hasn't he?
Yeah, I use one of those tokens you add to the battle map, don't add to the turn order. Oopsie poopsie.
I've never done that before. I don't know what it's like.
Well, that's embarrassing.
I have a question before we proceed. These 5 tapestry photos, did they get archived somewhere on Foundry, or are they just gone now because I X'd them?
Oh, I
X'd them
can
too.
throw them in the DM lore stuff, so you guys can have them.
And you said that Carasilla noticed that the word for each of the plates, like spread and harmony and all that, was on the pedestals.
No, she could tell there was writing underneath them, but it didn't look
Oh.
like it was that.
Oh, so we gotta solve a puzzle still. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like I feel like this is a timeline thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picking up.
Yeah.
Corruption's at the end, dude.
A lush, vibrant forest. teeming with life. It sounds like harmony.
I will say the ones that you, like the phrases that you saw, the tapestries weren't all hung up. They were kind of spread across the ground. They weren't in order from what you saw originally.
Oh no, so we can't even solve it while we try to get there.
All right. Shadow time. It can get right up there. And oh, wait a second. It's on the ethereal plane. It's going to move 40 feet right up there to, let's see, it's going to go ahead and get Carasilla. It can feel the strongest tether to Carasilla. So it's going to be 1 strength drain attack against you. Oh no. It's going to be a 10 to hit.
Again? What the fuck?
Hey man, I'm a reporter. That's what I do. Alrighty, and it only gets the 1 attack. Suni, it is your turn.
Okay.
Don't sound too excited.
I'm sorry. So hard to see everything on this map right now. Oh
What do you
my
mean?
God. Shadow, figure, Carasilla. Okay. Ulcerated tree spirit. All right. I'm seeing what we're working with here. Okay. Well, now that all of the plates have been rounded up, my mage hand really doesn't got much to do, but that's fine. It can just chill. Also, did y'all know it takes an action to use the mage hand? Like, not like to cast it, but to like have it do something. I just feel like it's kind of silly personally. But anyway.
It's a cantrip, Cameron.
Oh, but still, like you can't move it without using your action to use it, which I.
No, yeah, I'm with Cameron. This is dumb.
Anyway, is shit. I just this tree spirit. I want to help my homie out. But I need to just. I'm sorry. I'm so indecisive. I'm gonna move first and foremost, and I'm gonna move. Oh, look at that! It moves with me. Great. I'm gonna move right here.
More circles.
More circles. All of the Venn diagrams. Okay. And I would like to attempt to get, can I have okay, tell me if this is dumb, Joe. Can I use the spell Compel Duel, but not to compel this thing to duel me, but to compel it to, like, face me and like, like talk to me, but to like just draw its attention. Without, okay, I'm sorry. Mechanically speaking, I don't want it to work necessarily any differently. I want its focus to be on me. But like specifically what Suni is trying to do is he's not trying to like cast magic on it to make it, fuck, I can't think of words. I'm sorry. I don't want
entertaining to listen to and observe.
I get what you're saying. Like, you want to, like, draw its attention, but you don't want it to be like, ah, yes, I must fight you.
Yeah.
Does compelled duel say humanoid or creature?
Oh, maybe. I haven't looked at it, to be honest.
I love you, Cameron.
I'm sorry. It's been a day. It just says a creature.
Okay, then, okay, you could target it. That was my main question. Then, yeah, you could just have it, like, its focus is on you. It's not necessarily this challenge to fight. You can flavor the spell that way.
Yes. Okay, yeah. And I want to speak to it and try to see if it can understand me. So I'm just gonna say, to it... Oh, wait, I guess it needs to do its, a wisdom saving throw first.
Okay. Wimdom. Saving throw. That is going to be a 17. That was a really low roll. What's your DC?
I think that's a success, but let me double check. DC. Where is that on this character sheet? I think I should know this by now. Oh, DC 18. Nice.
Oh, okay, so it fails, yeah.
Okay, great. And I am going to, like, make non-aggressive, very serious eye contact with this thing. As I compel it into me, and I'm just gonna kind of, like, raise my hands up to it. And I'm gonna, and Suni's gonna say, Spirit, I understand your pain. Please hear me and know that we are here to help. And I'm just going to leave it at that for now.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's sad.
Okay. 12 still. It's strange, Shuni, you being on the ethereal plane. The creature's mouth doesn't move when it speaks. And in fact, most of the time that it's been moving and writhing and attacking, it's just been these pained cries and moans that echo throughout this sort of like vast space that you currently exist in. But you hear this very faint voice echo in your head. Broken phrases, a voice trying to reach out, trying to find peace, but unable to. Further, break the seals. Purge the corruption. And that's about all you get.
Okay.
But the aggressive state of the creature has not changed. It just seems as though there is something within that wants to be free.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just give it a knowing, like an understanding nod, and just keeping my eyes like locked onto it. And Suni will shout that information out. I don't know if the people in the material plane can hear, but at least to Ajax and Carazilla.
Okay. Yeah. So sadly, it is just the people on the ethereal plane that can hear you. All right, that it, Suni?
Yes.
All right. Shadow on the ethereal plane is going to move up to you, Suni, and is going to strike you. I have the UTT. First attack is an 11. Jesus, these guys cannot swing and hit to save their lives. Oh, they're undead, so I guess that makes sense. All right, this one is going to... Oh, God, Frenchie. It's going to move forward to you, Frenchie. You just keep moving into the spot where enemies are closest to you.
But he held his action.
I did.
All right. It's a good thing somebody else reminded you. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm like
I know he's
strategizing.
theory crap. We're trying to solve the
We're in
puzzle.
the No God chat trying to solve your puzzle.
All right.
Big brain.
So can I just attack then? Because I readied that.
Yeah. As soon as it comes within
Let's
range
do
of
it.
you, you can make a slash.
Here's a slice. 31 to hit.
Wow, that hits.
Nice. Badoom, 11 damage.
11 damage. It is dead.
It was there and then it wasn't.
Yeah, it was coming for you. Was not quick enough. All right. Doesn't get a turn. Carasilla, you are up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of ethereal things right in front of her right now, and so she's just gonna bonus action, not be there right now, and pop back to the material plane with the tablet as well, because I was the only one on the ethereal, right? So now they're all in the material.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. And then with her action, now that she cannot be targeted by either of them, or any of them, I guess, she will move on over to Cecily. And I think I'm only going to do a third, but we're going to give her some cure wings.
Ooh.
A chow. Yeah, okay, it's kind of mid. But take 16 healing.
That's 16 better than I can do.
And I mean, you want me to take your tablet too? Start moving up, because there's like
Yeah,
all the
don't bother
enemies
me.
over here are all ethereal, so may as well.
Yeah, I got the cool one, so take care of it. But
Yeah, cool.
yeah, I'm cool with staying back here so I can maintain concentration and do damage to hordes and stuff if everybody else wants to. Because I don't think we all need to be up there, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm cool with that.
Because if these guys all stay ethereal, next turn I can shift you over if you like as well.
Yeah, if that ends up working out, that'd be cool.
But yeah, I guess she's gonna chill up here with Renchi then with 2 plates.
Nice.
Okay. All right, 4 plates collected all on one side. Sadly, Carasilla, you still can't make out what the text is underneath them. You can see, however, as the two of you, you and Renshi both are closer now, there are these like thick black vines of blight that are twisting out of the doorway that is currently shut and locked in front of you. And you can see that it does move over some of the plaques underneath where these tablets lock into. So that is something you notice, but you still can't make out what exactly is written underneath any of them. Shadow, Ethereal, move to Ajax. Strength drain. That's a 21 to hit.
That's all I have.
That is going to be 6 points of necrotic damage, and your strength score is reduced by...
Covers this. So 3.
4 points. Woo! Woo! That's a D4.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit! All right. How do I even?
I think on D&D Beyond, you can go into your character sheet and you can add a temporary modifier to your strength score.
Yeah. So
Under
you
abilities.
said 4. I'm down to a 16 strength.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, Suni, you can see a lot of the strength begin to be drained from Ajax. Oh, I skipped the tree spirit. Whoops. I don't know how that happened. All right. It's the tree spirit's turn. So let's see. Compelled duel 5e. Bonus action, compel a creature.
Well, that's only a bonus action? Oh, fuck me.
If only that was somewhere on the spell.
You know, I'm gonna say it again. I've had a pretty rough day. I'm not into reading right now.
Cameron, I don't know if you needed to add it right now to the... We took a lot of the same classes together. I don't think you or me have either been into reading, period.
I also have proven I can't read. So.
Same.
Man. Is anyone in this call literate? Because I'm kind of concerned.
You and Mark and Evan.
I read.
I low-key feel like a little bit,
Yeah.
I can't even think of the word for it.
Honestly, that's like...
That's because you don't read. Okay.
I don't...
Dumbass.
Sometimes I think I'm a little dyslexic.
Keep talking, guys. He's gonna
don't-
forget about the tree spirit.
Amongst this group, this may sound like a brag, but I just mean it as a statement. I read routinely. I regularly read.
All right.
Probably every day.
So,
and I
with that, Suni, as you are under the effects of the, as this creature is under the effects of the compelled duel, it feels this like magnetism to attack you, and anytime it tries to attack anybody else, it's disadvantage on those rolls. The spirit within does not want to, but this current shell that is inhabiting it, this parasite, you can see that it forces all of that hate and anguish and corruption onto you. As that sort of like drooping, blood-filled magma coming off of its form, it coalesces it into its throat and then spews it out directly on you as it uses its fire burst attack. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. It needs to make a wisdom save because of my roar, or it's frightened.
Wisdom save. That is a failure, so it is frightened, but this is a saving throw ability. So, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and it cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Suni, a 27 is a success, but you will still... Hello?
Yes.
Okay, that was weird. You will still take... It wasn't rolling the dice. 23 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That is halved.
You said 23?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. You know what? And then, as a bonus action, the tree spirit is going to shift onto the material plane.
All right, Carasilla, put me into the ethereal.
And
get me out of here.
It is going to, without provoking attacks of opportunity, move 20 feet this direction and is going to go 20 feet up, climbing onto the ceiling.
Disgusting. What's it gonna do? Do like one of those wrestler slams on top of us?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
And compelled duel does break concentration with that. Alrighty.
Oh yeah, I don't need the aura anymore too, because that was the concentration spell.
Oh, thank God.
Don't like all the circles.
I don't know if this is something that we have to wait till turns, but can we like see what it's moving towards? Like if it looks like it's moving towards something?
It doesn't seem like it's moving towards anything in particular, just moving upwards.
Okay. Just getting away, I guess.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Disengaging. All right. We already had his turn. Ajax, now it's your turn.
Can you do a wisdom saving throw at least for the shadow, because it did
Yeah, sure.
start its turn there.
Okay, failed.
Aha. It is frightened. Okay.
All right.
20. Ajax has been confused this entire fight. But now that the tree spirit isn't here, he doesn't have to feel bad about hurting it, so he's going to stab this one that is frightened of him.
Okay.
So weak. Reckless.
That hits. Okay, the radiant does double damage, so that is going to be a lot. That's definitely enough. Oh, sorry, wrong. I hit the wrong button. There we go.
Explosion.
Boom, dead.
Boom, dead. Next attack. Reckless.
That hits.
22.
It's dead.
Sick. Ajax is going to move. Sorry. Here. Can I see what this thing says?
Yeah, now that you've moved beyond this sort of like central threshold here, you can see what they say, and I'll go ahead and label them with numbers. Okay, and thank you. Some of them are blacked out. You cannot see what they say. It seems like the blight could be torn away or broken via radiant damage. Or you could just guess without doing that. However, it would take the full attack to be able to try and remove it. But what you can say is 3 of them are covered. To only reveal 2. Tapestry 1, 3, and 5 are the ones that are covered. Tapestry 2 says a shadow crossed the threshold, and Tapestry 4 says darkness seeped from within.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, Ajax, you can relay that to everyone else. Bianca, it is your turn.
Okay.
Am I able to?
Oh,
Or
I guess
just
you
Sue?
can relay it to Jasuni.
This one says a shadow crossed the threshold.
Okay.
I mean, am I able to hear it though?
You are not on the ethereal plane.
Okay.
It's in the chat.
So,
Darkness seeped from within.
okay. We're gonna do kind of a funky little turn here. So first we're gonna take my attack action against the ulcerated tree spirit, which only says injured, so I feel comfortable attacking it. Like we're not gonna kill it, so first 23 and 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the damage. And then the 2 crimson right. But the main thing I want to do with this, so all that damage, but I'm gonna, because it's taking my crimson right damage, I'm going to brand it. Brand of castigation / brand of tethering, they go hand in hand. It's just when I can choose to add it when a creature takes my crimson right damage. Basically, the active feature, there's like 2 parts, but the main one is oh, okay, wait. That's not okay. Additionally, a branded creature can't take the dash action, and if it attempts to teleport or leave its current plane of by any means, it takes 4d6 psychic damage and must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed attempt to teleport or leave the plane fails. So that should help kind of keep it in place at least. And then the second thing I was going to do for a bonus action, I'm a little worried it's not going to work, but I'm going to give it a try just to kind of keep it in place once again, is I would like to do... Hold on, what size is this creature?
It's huge.
A large or smaller creature that you can see. Okay, I don't think I can actually.
No.
Never mind. Well, let's see, what does this do? I guess I could as a bonus action. I feel like I'm throwing too many things though. Maybe not. These are all short rest stuff. So, sorry. Let me just read this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since this thing's doing so much movement stuff, I'm gonna do the Hades Grasp on it too. So it's Brand of Castigation and Hades Grasp. So the creature's speed is reduced by half and cannot take the disengage action until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That's about it. So just to kind of help keep this bitch from running around here. It only lasts for, till my next turn, but maybe it can help get us, situated here. And then Bianca's gonna run her movement speed, 35, over to try and get the plates in place. I assume I can't see any of the reading yet, or can I?
Nope, you would be able to right at that threshold right there.
Sick. All right, so do I see what Ajax can see, or can I see anything additional?
Nope, you can see what Ajax sees.
So nothing in 1 or 3 or 5 yet?
Correct. Yeah, they're covered in blight, seemingly burned away by some type of radiant magic.
Whoops. So we can't recover that at all? We have to kind of guess?
If the blight in front of them is attacked with radiant magic, then it can be burned away, but...
completely misunderstood what you were saying. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
All right, that is my turn then.
Okay. All right. With that, Cecily, it's your turn.
All right. Time to get Sicilian. So the hand is holding Offering and Harmony right now. The hand is going to just gripping them both like that, turn them to Carasilla, and then do a little shrug motion. In case she has any ideas of where these should go. This is both in character and meta, because I've not been keeping up with the group chat. She's not here. Alright.
Bold admission.
Wait, no, I am here. I didn't realize I was muted.
Okay.
I mean, are we happy with the order that we have in our thinger?
I think it's worth a try. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. So...
Does it work with what we found, or what we just read?
I think it does.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think it kind of does too. Does the blight covering it, will that harm us if we try and put something there? Or is it just...
I think that's just to add to the puzzle element, honestly. I don't think it's going to harm us as corrupt as the rest of this place.
Okay.
We can see if the hand gets hurt, but... Yeah.
So yeah, I mean...
Hurt, it's not a big deal.
We think Harmony is 1, right?
Yeah, so it's got 1 and 3 with it, right?
Yeah.
Both ones we don't know.
Well, I think we do though, because we could patch it
No,
together.
I was just kidding. As in we didn't have the words. I was just trying to be funny, and then it sounded sassy, and I'm sorry.
No, I just know because you'd be confused. Peace and love.
I'm sorry.
The hand is watching Bianca and Carasilla debate the plates.
No. So Carasilla will just kind of, I guess, direct. Yeah, so the bottom one, the Harmony 1 to 1, and then the Offering to 3.
Okay, using the hands 60 feet of movement for bonus action, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just get those to 1 and 3.
Harmony, as you move it into that one, you can see it does click in, and the blight begins to burn away from it, illuminating, as it seems as though that was correct.
Yay! Oh yeah, we love instant confirmation.
And then you move 3. You move that one into 3. As you place 3 within the pedestal, it clicks in just the same, burns the blight away, and illuminates, signifying the correct choice.
I was worried with the hesitation we
Our
did a
theory
bad,
craft,
but
I
okay.
believe, works.
So the first tapestry said where life danced in tranquility, and 3 enchantment in the unknown. All right, that it, Cecily?
No, I am. That was a bonus action. I'm
Oh.
going to use my action to hide in this nook.
All right, make a stealth check.
And I don't know what are these little details here? Are these things to hide behind or under or whatever?
Yeah, they're little like pews, you know, like little seats. You could tuck behind one.
All right, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
I want to hide in the confessional chair, and I'm going to stealth check here. Oop. 17.
Okay, all right. You hide away.
Cool.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Cool. Renshi, it is your turn.
Alright, so these two that are next to me are Figure and Corruption. Let me see. So, I could bring... I don't know, can I... These are both in the material now. Can I bring both with me?
Yeah, you could grab both.
If I wanted to base step? I guess I could just move up, but... So... This one that Ajax read, everyone, we said was the threshold, was the figure, right?
I think it's
That's
the
our guess.
corruption is 5.
Yeah, the 5th is corruption.
Okay. Then I
I'm
must have read that
holding
wrong.
4, which is spread.
Yeah, and then figure is 2.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go that way because that's kind of further. I'm going to go ahead and grab figure. I'm going to face step here. And then I'm going to stick that in the slot.
Okay, alrighty. Sounds good. You stick it in, you can see corruption burned away. The plate illuminates, seemingly the correct answer.
Nice. Okay. And I guess I'll just ready an attack.
Okay.
And sit tight. Or, yeah, I'll just stay here.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Suni, it is your turn.
Oh, he said he was AFK for a sec. I don't know if we want to just come back to his turn later.
Well, the shadow is going to attack him, so we'll come back to the shadow. Carasilla, it was your turn.
Rough. I mean, she's left with 5, and she can reach 5, so she will put 5 in.
Boom, bop, bow. You jam the plate in, burns away. The plate illuminates. The correct answer. Tapestry number 5 read, all that was green withered in despair.
Carasilla hears in the faintest.
I mean, that or
Suni.
I was just because I'm thinking we're gonna be getting that plate in once Bianca has her turn, right?
Yeah.
And so I think we want to start setting things up for Suni to start finishing
Sorry,
the cleanse,
Ajax.
right? Yeah. So no.
You hear the faintest.
okay.
Although I also... Yeah, I mean, I guess I need to bring him back anyways. So yeah, bonus action will bring Suni back. Which I feel like does weird things, so we skip 2 turns that are relevant there.
You put a pin in it.
Yeah. And then for action. I think yeah, okay. For my action, I want to hold a casting of Calm Emotions.
Okay.
For when that final plate is put in and we can start trying to help the spirit, just to give that little boost. So yeah.
Okay.
Turn.
All right, tree spirit.
Okay, it's can't disengage. Movement is halved. Let me know if you want to go to the ethereal plane, because then we can do the whole wisdom thing.
Okay, no need to go to the ethereal plane. Bianca, you cursed it. It is going to drop down on top of you.
Rude.
And it is going to make it's 3 attacks against you. 2 bites and a tail.
I'm just so delicious.
23.
That hits.
29 points of damage.
Is any of that necrotic?
Yes.
Oh my god!
You didn't have to.
8 of it is necrotic, so it would actually be 25 points of damage, not 29.
So it's 25 points of damage
20,
for the
25.
first one, not that natural 20 you just rolled, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. And then the second attack. It's a natural 20. So that's going to be 11 points of necrotic damage.
And it's already halved.
That's halved, yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then 51 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
And then a tail attack against Bianca as well. Which would be, if it hits, 15 to hit. Oh, I guess you're prone, so
I'm prone, yeah.
Would advantage.
Miss again.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 failed death saving throws, Bianca. Okay. That is the tree spirit's turn. Ajax, you are on the ethereal plane.
Well, this was funny, haha, and now it's not so funny, is it? Ajax just watches Bianca get downed, and there's nothing he can absolutely do about it. We can't interact with people in the ethereal, right? It's only Carousel or material.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Question.
Yeah.
Can Ajax tell if this tree spirit can still see him on the ethereal plane?
You get a feeling that it can sense things on the ethereal plane even when it's on the material. Its head is like erratic, looking back and forth.
Then it doesn't help now. It is frightened of Ajax. That still work though. Oh my god, Bianca's turn is next. don't know what to do. And I can't interact. I can't healing hands Bianca, can I?
Correct, you cannot.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I literally have nothing to do.
What if you just go over to her and then hold your action to healing hands? I mean, if that's the best you can do, and then whenever you're back, you can just do your best.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
I'll also say, because I don't think anything can hurt her further. I guess, oh wait, but 2 inches. Yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah, Ajax is going to step over here and hold an action to healing hands her when he comes out of the ethereal plane.
Okay.
That's it.
Also, Cameron is back.
Oh, okay. So Cameron,
Yes, I'm
on your
sorry.
no, that's okay. On your turn, what did you want to do?
What did I miss? Did the plate thing happen? Oh, I see. That
I
there are,
mean,
like,
I guess
4
we're
out of
just gonna
5
say
plates.
that these we're just gonna delay Suni's turn as opposed to trying to go back. So Bianca is unconscious with 2 failed death saving throws. The ulcerated tree spirit is on the ground. Ajax is holding an action to heal Bianca, but sadly, he can't. It's on the ethereal plane. Carousel has shifted you out of the ethereal plane, though, so you are on the material plane right now.
So if I took my turn right now, would I be able to heal Bianca?
You can't move through another enemy's range, but you could, I suppose, occupy the same space as Ajax to get there.
Okay. Okay, sorry, let
Real
me...
cold.
Sorry, I don't mean to take more time.
No, fam, you're good. It's your turn.
Jesus, where is this thing? Okay. I am in the material plane now.
Correct, yeah.
And this thing is, so I wouldn't get an attack of opportunity if I moved past this little shadow.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pony up another 3rd level spell slot. And Suni is going to begin tapping into his lay on hands, what appears to be like the same way that he uses lay on hands with that glowing energy. But he's gonna kind of harness it into like this little sphere in his hands, a la Rasengan, or the like. And it's going to expand out from him, and I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality. So this now this kind of like gold shimmery aura in 30 feet from him is kind of almost looks like little like I don't know like spores falling down on the inside of it. So for a bonus action, I can cause one creature in the aura to gain 2d6 hit points.
Thank you.
I will give it to Bianca.
Thank
More
you.
circles.
More circles.
Circles.
What everyone needed.
I accept.
So if anyone needs a healing, pop into my little sphere.
Do you want me to roll the 2d6?
Oh, I can. I don't care.
I don't get. I was gonna let you. Oh, you rolled so much better than I probably would have. So I appreciate.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to also move a little further beyond where I'm at before I end. So like right here.
Okay. Alrighty, sounds good.
Sorry, thank you for being patient.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, with that, Bianca, it's your turn. No death saving throw necessary. What do you want to do? You are prone.
Yeah. That sucks. I would like to use half my movement speed to get up. I would like to take my action to disengage. I'd like to go half my movement speed, which should be 15 feet basically, to get here. And then my bonus action, I would like to do Persephone's, forgot the name of it. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to find it. Sorry. Bonus action. I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action. It'll be really sad if it's not. Persephone's renewal, a d10 plus 12 healing for me.
Okay.
Why does it say damage? That's really funny. It says damage instead of healing. But it's supposed to be healing.
Okay, all right, cover 16 HP.
Thank you. That's my turn.
Okay, all right, Cecily, it is your turn. Still hiding?
Yes, I am, and it seems there are still no enemies on the material plane other than the tree spirit. So I'm just gonna bonus action Bigsby's scoop the plate and put it into 4.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bigsby scoop. That's so funny.
Alrighty. So with that, you scoop with the hand, inserting it into the plate. And as you do, once again, clicks in, the light glows, and you can see the blight in this area begin to retract and retreat as the door on the opposite end, right underneath 3, begins to unlock and open. The mechanism unwhirring, and you can see all of that blight retracts inward, further up into what looks to be this sort of like what you would assume to be some type of grand throne of whatever individual used to be lord of this manor. However, with that, as that happens, you can see there is this emanation of dark energy from above. This thrum that all of you on the ethereal plane, so Ajax and Suni, you feel most deeply. As the tree spirit looks up that way, and it begins to dart and run off up those steps. So, let's see. Renshi and Bianca, you would both get attack of opportunities as it retreats up the stairwell.
Okay. I also just wanted to see, was there something about my brand that said anything about... So it can't take the dash action. Did it do that?
No, just using its movement, just darting really up the staircase, being called back. It seems as though whatever it's being called to is quite powerful.
Okay. Well, I guess might as well take the attack. What do we think? Are we attacking still?
Just real quick, not to completely interrupt, but like,
yeah, sure.
I don't know what the nature of this call thing is, but Carousel was casting calm emotions. If it's a thing of being like, you know, like a fear thing of needing to recall or whatever, like, I don't know if that would affect things, like if we could keep it here by chance.
Yeah, sure. I'll have you make a contested, we'll just say charisma check with the thing that's trying to call it back.
Just because I feel like it'd be better not to lose this thing.
For sure.
Just straight charisma.
Yep. Okay. 20. You can see that as you cast Calm Emotions, as it gets to the doorway, it does stop in its tracks. We'll say right before it would take the attack of opportunity from Rinchi or Bianca. So right at the edge of that. So it does stop in its tracks right there.
Yeah, okay, so don't hurt it. Oh.
Cool.
Just kind of freezes. What are you guys doing?
I'm on the ethereal plane.
I guess, can we, with the planes all in order, can we see if anything's changed with the tree spirit itself? Like, does it still look the same?
Nothing has changed with the tree spirit itself. It seems as though unlocking this door has triggered something further up that the tree spirit feels compelled to return to. Whether it be somebody calling it up there, or the fact that the blight now has retreated from this area because the doors have been opened. You're not exactly sure.
Okay, well, I guess kind of... wait. Cameron, are you here?
Cameron?
Yeah, sorry. I'm back. I was gone for a second.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
We have the tree spirit kind of like calmed for a second before it's about to retreat. I don't know if there's anything you had an idea for.
Yeah, like try and get through to it or whatever.
Yeah, I have an idea. Let me reread the thing just because it's been a minute since I was thinking about this. I don't actually know if this idea will work in the slightest, so if it just doesn't seem like it's something that would work, Joe, I don't know. I don't want to be metagamey about it or anything. But I have a 4th level spell that does not do what I am asking for it to maybe try to do something for, but I just want to like use the power, I guess. I don't know. I'll just explain it. So I have the spell Aura of Life, which is 4th level spell, and it gives an aura that is about like purity and all this kind of stuff, right? So it is not for this purpose, but can I use my 4th level spell slot to use that and try to beckon also with like maybe a persuasion check the blight away from this spirit, if that makes any sense? Or like what does a priest do when they exorcise something? I guess.
Yeah, exercising the demon, the blight.
Okay, yeah.
Cast out the blight.
Yeah, so you begin to step forward towards this creature. You channel the spell into it as it's kind of frozen in place. As you cast the spell, it does turn towards you. Let's see. I'd like you to make just a charisma check. Your spellcasting ability. Okay. 12.
Could I give before? Hold up. I got Fate's Decree somewhere in here. I'm using all my short rest stuff, so might as well use it all. As a reaction, I think I can have you attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Reroll that.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Have to take the new roll.
You know what? Let's see. You must decide to use this feature before the outcome's determined. Once used, you can't use the ability yet. It doesn't say you have to take particular. Here, let me just. Can
I guess it's a
close
re-roll, probably, right? Like, it's not advantage.
Probably. I assume it
Yeah.
would, but
Yeah, you
That's what it
re-roll
says.
it. You don't
Rough.
roll with advantage.
I'm sorry, Cameron.
That's okay.
He said the thing. Roll with advantage.
Roll credits.
There you go. All right, that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Thank you, BetterHelp, for the sponsorship. Sponsored by Squarespace. Sponsored by World of Tanks. So, Suni, as you channel the magic, you can feel this cruel twist of fate. As Bianca, you try to help, but it's not that the fates that serve Hades twist your will. Something darker creeps in. As you try to tangle with the threads of fate, rewrite time, rewrite the destined path, it's almost like you're letting in a draft. This dark magic that exists between those threads weaves its way in to your words. As you try your best to change the outcome of the spell, Suni, as you reach up, you can see the aura of vitality begin to take hold. You're not sure if it would have been strong enough to heal it at all. But as the twist of fate happens, you can see the creature's head begin to twist and undulate as the ulcers begin to almost like boil internally and pop in some instances, rejecting the magic that you tried to thrust upon it. And as that happens, it is going to use its necrotic pulse ability. So I need everybody, material or ethereal plane, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sick.
Do I get danger sense? No, that's it.
This is
That's
con.
You learned that last week, John.
I'm new to this game.
Right.
Wait, my name come through. Did it? No.
I clicked the wrong one on my first roll.
I see it.
Oh,
No, yours came through, 13.
Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, 12.
I rolled again on accident and only one better.
Okay, so Renshi succeeds.
Bro.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, guys.
I don't like this,
crazy,
guys.
As let's see, Bianca and Ajax, Bianca, Ajax, and Renshi, considering your necrotic resistance or success, you'll take 30 points of damage.
I'm down.
The rest of you will take 60 points of necrotic damage.
I'm
I'm
down.
also down.
Was you said
fuck.
30 for even if we succeeded?
Correct,
Or-
yeah.
No, wait, hold on. Wait, Carousel went down?
So Ajax is
No,
stuck.
fuck. No.
Get fucked, mate.
Okay. With that pulse of energy,
Oh,
Bianca,
emotions is also going
Cecily,
as well.
Carasilla drop. Renshi and Suni and Ajax still standing. Ajax separated from the group with no way back. You can see the tree spirit immediately takes that time to dart up into the hallway, escaping once more. So Big B's hand is gone. Okay. So Renshi and Suni, what I will have happen here is each one of you can run to one person, but then whoever you do not run to will need to make those, will at least need to make one death saving throw.
Okay. So everyone knows about that spell that I have where I can cast those multiple spells at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Could I just cast Healing Word on everyone simultaneously real quick?
Wait, I also still have Aura of Vitality up. Can I use that as my bonus action and then do like lay on hands on another person simultaneously and not have you waste that ability?
That works out, yeah. And then Renchi can just go for the other one and feed him a potion?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll do
Alrighty.
that then.
You are able to do that. Renchi running to Bianca. Suni, you can use the Aura of Vitality on Cecily and then run up to Carasilla and heal. So just go ahead and expend the potion. Renchi or Bianca, whoever you're taking it from.
This is for Cecily.
Renchi, are you giving me one, or do you want to use one that Bianca has on her?
I'm going to give you the one that I should have used on myself when I died that one time.
Oh my gosh, I'm poetic. What was it? A greater? Oh,
That is.
And Noah.
Real quick, I have a question, Joe. Are there like spirits still around? Not like hostile ones, but just like spirits in general in the ethereal plane that I see?
On the very edges of this arena, sort of back where you came from, you can see they sort of huddle around the doorway looking inward, but they refuse to enter this place.
Okay, so while this is happening, I know people are getting healed pretty quickly. Ajax is absolutely panicking. So he's running up to spirits trying to ask them if they can get him back to the material plane.
You can just see they sort of shy away from you.
Richie, what kind of potion was it? I'm sorry.
I don't have it in my inventory, so maybe I don't have it.
That's fine. You can feed Bianca. I
thought I had one.
No worries.
Or maybe I should have one, but it's not there.
I have a Supreme that I can, if you just feed it to her, that'd be super bitchin'.
Yeah, so Renchi will go through your things real quick and hit the potion.
Is that considered, because he's feeding it, I still have to roll, right? I don't get the full healing from the Supreme?
Correct. Since he's feeding it to you, you roll for it, yeah.
That makes sense. 10d4 plus 20.
Yep. Oh, Gemma is right. As you go down and come back to consciousness, you take 1 point of exhaustion. So that is 1 point for Carasilla and Cecily, and technically 2 points for Bianca.
Yeah.
Which is bad.
It's not great, you know.
2's when it gets bad.
How does hold on real quick? How does exhaustion work with our long rest restrictions?
It will, each point will go away per long rest. So there's no need to pick
so that's
for
not
that.
the time when you choose. Cool.
Yeah, the act of sleeping helps remove that. It's the recovery aspect that's harder for magical features.
Conditions. Exhaustion does.
Which means what again? What happens at level 2 exhaustion?
Level 2 exhaustion is...
I'm looking, but I'm not seeing.
Maybe it doesn't. Oh yeah, it has a drop-down menu. Your speed is halved and you have disadvantage on ability checks.
I love it.
Yep.
That's the way I like it, you know?
Yeah. 2's really bad. 3's when your character is basically unplayable. That's when...
Disadvantage on attacks and saving throws, yeah.
Yeah. At that point, it's just...
Okay.
You're done.
Alrighty.
Well, I guess I can't go down anymore at all.
So,
well, yeah, because you still have
not.
the 2 death saves, too.
Well, you could.
As the door is now open in front of you, where the tree spirit retreated into, all of you stand there, just barely breathing, some of you. Carasilla, do you bring Ajax back?
She would. And I'll also say, like, if we're taking this moment before we go forward, I know that Aura of Vitality would give off more healing if we want to help get more people up further.
So, before Aura of Vitality, as you reach back into the ethereal Carasilla to bring Ajax back, stepping into that, bridging the gap between that realm, you do successfully bring him back. As Ajax, you are no longer in the ethereal plane, but Carasilla, you receive another vision in this moment. The same 2 men that you've been following up until this point appear once more in a resplendent temple dedicated to the gods of Adarashi, but specifically to the tree spirits of the southern island of Opokami. You see the Emperor, Takahiro, and Iseo, his honor guard. You see the two of them as they walk through the halls, Takahiro holding himself proudly, but Iseo stewing with something. And Iseo sort of, as the two of them are alone in this temple, says, Takahiro, I have to ask you something. Of course, my friend, what is it? Where were you last night? When we arrived in the manor, it is my duty to keep you safe. And I went to check on you last night in your room. I looked around the entire manor and you weren't there. And then I look out in the forest surrounding and I see you coming back in the middle of the night. What were you doing out there? Well, I wanted it to be a surprise for the master of this house. You see, his eyes turn sad. Master Hiroto prides himself on the spirits he protects. I wanted to commune with them myself. I wanted to learn more about them. So I went to speak with them alone as an offering. I wasn't clad in the shadow of night out of shame. It was to show them that, well, I meant no harm. I assumed that if I were to have gone out there with the most dangerous swordsman in not just Adarashi, but the Salamander Coast, I don't think they would have felt as safe. You can see Iseo the tension slowly falls. He nods and says, please, before you do that again, just tell me. I don't need to travel with you, but you are the Emperor. I need to at least know where you go. I mean, what if there were assassins, bandits? And you can see Takahiro. He shakes his head and says, you don't think I can handle a couple of bandits, do you? How many years did I study in Odero, the great arcane arts of Calderas? I think if an assassin comes towards me, I'd be able to handle myself. And Iseo murmurs, muttering disagreements, but the two of them head forward, up the steps, to meet, at the time, the master of the house. Hiroto So, with that, the vision of the ethereal ends as you snap back to the reality that you were a part of in the material plane.
If I may, 2 questions. I didn't want to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
First question. The tapestries that were in present day / the tablets, either or, were they here in the manor?
Nope.
Or there in the division? Okay, so they weren't.
Yep.
Second thing. I don't know if I can, but when Takahiro was talking about his intention of going and just chilling with the spirits, becoming friends, blah blah blah. Could Carousel see if that was truthful or not?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Watch out. 28.
The words were incredibly honeyed. He is a smooth talker. And in fact, you in the ethereal plane can see this. There is this just ease, this ooze almost to the words he speaks. As if, as Isao's talking to him, he can't help but believe him. It's very strange. But they smile. They nod, but there is something deeply menacing about his words. Judging from how he spoke, he didn't go out there to commune with the tree spirits. He had some ulterior motive on his mind.
Do not like that. So like, I guess the table, I'm guessing this is a hooded figure. Good work, Takahiro. But yeah. And so that's where the vision ends. She can't pursue it further. Okay.
Perhaps if you head up further, you might be able to re-tap into it if you try. But it seems as though that was a moment of tension that was very easy to tap into. Accidental.
Right. Love to see about that, because I don't know what's up there. I mean, bad things are, but, you know. So yeah, she'll come back, and I guess... I mean, are there time to talk to people, or are we just gonna go? What's the vibe here? Because obviously shit is happening.
I would say that in this moment, there is something deeply evil in front of you, something that needs to be cleansed, some type of corruption. I'll go ahead and say a heroic short rest could be had right now. So over the course of 10 minutes, before you march up the stairs, you can quickly either recover those short rest features or roll those hit dice based off the rules that had been shared before.
Cool, because I was like...
Yeah, because I'm like, we really need a rest.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't know if it was something we just had to soldier on.
Do we also want to milk the rest of Suni's spell before it ends? I assume it was like a minute long. Concentration dealio.
Yeah, you get like 10 of them, so yeah, a minute.
And you already used 2, so we got 8 more left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron?
I'm sorry, yes, I was muted.
No.
I'm trying to...
You're good. I just didn't know who you wanted to give it to or how we were splitting it up.
What did we say? How many should I be able to...
8
We'd
more.
have 8 more
8
uses.
more.
So 8 more 2d6 healings.
That wasn't
Okay.
right.
Who needs it the most?
Well, I'm near death and everyone else is badly injured.
Who
We
has the
are
least good hit dice? Probably Cecily.
probably Cecily. Yeah.
Okay. I'll pump it in Cecily then.
I just use every one of my barbarian hit dice.
So...
I am curious, how are people... Oh, I think... I don't know how to do this.
So
without
for-
accidentally healing, recovering my short rest stuff.
So just click short rest, and then there's like boxes there. Click the
Mhm.
boxes, and it will come up with like a little button underneath it. Click that button, but don't click the take a short rest button.
Okay. But it won't save your...
No.
maybe.
It won't.
Hell yeah.
You'll just have to remember.
Okay, I'll just try and remember then. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. Also, not role playing it because we got shit to do. Ajax definitely says to Karasilla, don't put him back in the ethereal plane.
I'm doing one more.
Unless absolutely necessary.
I think my brand might last. Oh, that sucked. That's fine. Let me double check.
I will
how
say,
long
if you
it
tick
will
the
last.
boxes and then take your short rest, you don't select to take the short rest, it won't
Yeah.
actually mark them off.
I don't know how long this lasts for, my brand. Once per short or long rest. Your brand lasts until you dismiss it or until you apply a brand to another creature. Your brand can be dispelled. So I guess it's still on the blighted tree spirit.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. So we kind of at least can feel confident that that tree spirit will try and remain in the material plane most likely, or it'll have a harder time swapping planes, I guess. It's also nice that I can move it too, if we need to. Thank you! I love a good 2 HP.
Song of Rest is kind of doo-doo.
I'll take what I can get.
Hey, I was 3 from my max, so I'm gonna take that gladly. All right, I'm ready.
I'll also just, because I can't remember, but like with hit die, you don't get them all back on a long rest, right? You only get like half them back on a long rest. Is that a thing?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to use all my hit dice then, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I will say, obviously, during the 10 minutes, Carousel will kind of explain the vision, kind of adding at the end. I honestly, I feel like it wouldn't be any surprise if Takahiro is really a dark friend. Everything seems to add up too much.
Do we think that's who called that spirit to them? Or whatever was pulling it away from us? It's waiting for her.
At the very least, it's who corrupted.
Yes, I think Takahiro is definitely well beyond dead at this point, but he was able to at least assist in the corruption of, what's his name? Hiroto? Is it the master of the house? Yeah?
Correct, yeah.
He was able to add to the corruption of Hiroto, or start it. I mean, I think he's definitely the one that was calling the spirit.
Well, then what's our game plan going in? Suni, do you want to focus on helping the spirit and we take out...
Take out Hiroto, yes. I think that would be probably be
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, I can handle the spirit, I think.
Should probably stay close to Carousel in case we do need to re-enter the ethereal realm.
Ajax
there's no
shudders.
range restriction on that, right? She just has to be able to see someone to pop them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you don't need to be close. We could be wherever.
Okay, because Suni might want to be, or no, did the spirit thing come into the material plane?
It's in the material plane, and it's branded, so it has a harder time swapping planes of existence
Excellent.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not impossible, but it'll also take damage if it tries to. So hopefully it'll prevent it from swapping, so you can stay on the material plane and just kind of focus on it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just depends on if Hiroto's in the ethereal, if anyone needs to go there, because otherwise, you know, we could just stay on here.
Cool. I think that's a solid plan, though.
Yeah. Can head up.
Alrighty. So as all of you head up the stairs, ready to face Hiroto, the silent blade, the tree spirit, and whatever else lay in front of you, we're going to take a quick break right there. I know that's a little late into the session, but we're just going to take a quick 5-minute break, be back at 24, and finish this out. All right.
To finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay, I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now is left to me to deal with him. You can't.
If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies until finally one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5 Blighted Warden. In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spores' eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed side. So there we go. There's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more. All right, diving back in. So, we are back. Where we left off, our group of adventurers, they had finally solved the puzzle on the floor below, and they were ready to ascend upward to cure the ulcerated tree spirit and confront Master Hiroto, the Silent Blade, this individual, a general or bandit captain of Desmond O'Malley. So, with that, all of you head up the stairs, and you begin to feel the... I guess if I got a spell. These spirits reaching out, whispering, trying to gather your attention. As you walk up the steps, you can see the blight crunching underneath your feet, but regrowing one step after another. The twisted black vines getting thicker and thicker and thicker as you head up the stairs, till eventually you arrive in that center throne. You can see the blight crawling all over the floor and ceiling, as you see standing at the opposite end of the room, Master Hiroto. The room itself is about 60 feet in length, as all of you are about 60 feet away from him. However, the group of you and him are not alone in this room. There is a massive shrine behind the seat of the master of the house, and you can see there is this rock almost that kind of spins and twists, covered in this pulsating mass of black vines and blight. You can see underneath it there is this electrifying runic pattern connected to that light, maintaining it almost. Something that needs to be concentrated on and then dispelled. You see the ulcerated tree spirit on the material plane, sort of cowering in the corner, bent to the will of Hiroto. And you see 3 others. 2 of those Nightshade marauders, the individuals that could come in and out of the ethereal plane, same as their master, and 1 of the Blighted Bulwark, an individual larger than a normal humanoid, almost giant in size, wearing heavy plates of metal armor, as well as many swords sticking out of their back. And as we come to this moment, we need to do just a little flashback as we cut back to where the session began, truthfully, as Suni. Before Hiroto stepped into the ethereal plane last session, Suni was able to ask one question of him before that suggestion spell broke away. As you're reconfronted with him again, your memory triggers. Oh, that's right. Gotta ask him a question. So, Suni, as we step back to that point, as he had just knocked Cecily unconscious, stabbing the knife deep into her back, blood spurting from the wound, restrained by Ajax and by Carasilla's magic, what question did Suni ask him?
Before I ask the question,
yeah.
Suni is going to, is his sword that he used laying around him? Just because I wanted to inspect it if I could.
That he stabbed Cecily with?
He claimed that he clashed against the Moonblade.
Ah, okay, yeah. That would still be on his person.
I see. Okay. Okay. So Suni's going to, when he start walking up to him, and he's going to say, Desmond O'Malley took a lot from me, and I've had a lot of pain and confusion surrounding him. And as he walks up, he's gonna be like kind of like looking at his index finger, like with his claw out, and he's gonna kind of stick it under the guy's chin. And I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth on him. So he's gonna kind of just stick his claw like on the the soft underneath of his chin, just enough to like break a little bit, and you can see like a drop of blood trickle out, but it kind of turns green, and his veins kind of like around his neck go green as I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. What type of saving throw, and what's the DC? 17, right?
It is a Charisma, and it's an 18.
18. Okay, Charisma. That is a 16 total, so that is a failure.
Hell yeah. Okay. And so he's going to say, so my question for you is, what can I do to catch him off guard and make him feel all of the pain that he caused me and that I caused all of those innocent people?
You can see he doesn't want to speak the words, but because of suggestion from Carasilla, he's forced to, and because of Zone of Truth, he's compelled to speak the truth. You can see this fight within him happening.
Desmond has a son. A young boy no older than 10. Desmond cares a great deal for him, and would do a many number of unspeakable things to keep him safe. He keeps him locked away in the prisons, in the sewers of the capital city. He makes sure he has everything he could ever want. But if anything were to happen to his son, then he would surely fall to pieces. The only thing I believe he's ever cared about. There's an entrance that you can find on the western part of the city.
And Suni will remove his claw.
Okay. And as you do that, he steps into the ethereal plane, and the events transpire as they did. With that, all of you, we cut back to where we were. As Master Hiroto sort of pacing back and forth, the runes alight underneath his feet. As he says, "So, you saw the tapestries. You saw the locks, you saw the blight, and yet you still come. I know who and what you serve. The great Empress, was it? In Shiroi? Suna Akai, of the same blood of the emperors of Atarashi. That is correct, isn't it?
I mean, serving is one word I suppose you could use. This place is corrupted. I think anyone of any goodwill will see that ended.
I think you misunderstand my purpose here. I think you misunderstand the spirits. You see, they ask for one thing, but they know not what they wish. You think you can trust the wishes of spirits who have been long dead? When an animal is trapped in a cage and nothing it can do breaks free of it, what will it resort to? And even so, even if I were its master, even if I wanted to free them, I couldn't. We are all slaves to the corruption. You can see that he begins to draw his blades.
You were corrupted too, weren't you? You or your family line? Long ago, the start of all the corruption. Brought you with you. It brought you with it as well. This land can be cleansed, so could you.
This corruption runs deeper than the trees and the spirits. It runs to the core of this place. You may heal the land.
It used to be beautiful.
It was. Before the corruption came, it was so beautiful. And I thought that in supporting an emperor, it would continue to grow and be prosperous. But I failed my people, and I failed the spirits that I swore to protect, and now
Now you can make right of it. made the mistake then, doesn't mean you need to keep making it.
I made no
Especially
mistake.
now that you know it's a mistake.
I was tricked. I was fooled. I was twisted. And now my will is not my own. I hope that you cleanse this land of its corruption. And I hope you can free me of this eternal torment once and for all. As you can see, the eyes just begin to shake. As he had the mask pulled down, you can see the veins that were once green from Suni, they begin to twist and become black as the blight moves up his face. And around his eyes, you can see he pulls the mask up to conceal that corruption. And with much willpower trying to resist, it seems as though he's unable to, taken by the blight, as he moves to attack. And just so all of you can see it, back here in the back is the rune that he was standing on, the glowing green symbol. In order to break the corruption, there needs to be someone on the material plane channeling into it for a turn, for a full round from the beginning of their turn to the from the end of their turn to the beginning of their next turn, and someone on the ethereal plane from the end of their turn to the beginning of their next turn needs to fully concentrate on it in order to break that curse. Concentration serves as normal. DC is half the damage, and it needs to be 2 people simultaneously in order to break the corruption. 1 person material, 1 person ethereal.
Do you have to be casting a spell, or can anyone do it?
Anyone can do it. You just have to be concentrating on it, same as you would a spell. But all of you have enough light and divinity within you that it's possible for anybody here to do it. But with that, seeing the corruption to be cleansed and the stranglehold it has on this land in its partial truth, at least, that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session. So thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. As a strange turn of events, today will not be the last streamed RWA thing. Woo! There is no Tales of Everin tomorrow, though, because 2 of the 4 people that were going to be moving are still going to be moving. Good for them. Happy for them. This Saturday, the Isles of Averion. We'll be playing, we'll be streaming, and next Tuesday, that'll hopefully be the last streamed thing, because if not, we're going to have bigger problems. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I know I did, and we'll see you in the next one.